Our new CTK P011 for the Porsche Cayenne allows for full Bose retention when installing a new aftermarket head unit, as well as recreated elements that will make it feel practically OEM. To begin the installation process, take a screwdriver and a light to pry the inner clips within the fans away from the trim surround. When free, disconnect the connector located at the bottom, mimicking the process then for the other fan. Now begin to undo the 4 screws that surround the head unit. When free, begin to remove from the dashboard, further proceeding to disconnect all the connectors. Begin the wiring process by disconnecting the fibre optic wire from the vehicle's quad lock connector and attach this to the most amplifier box that comes with the CTU P002. You will also need to connect the 8-pin Molex that comes on the harness into the amplifier box. This will terminate out into a set of RCA leads that will connect to the aftermarket head unit. The main Infodapter interface can now be wired up successfully with connections that include the universal patch lead, a 14-pin Molex connector from the main harness, as well as a video retention wire. When this is successfully connected, you should then be left with a set of RCA connectors for aux retention, an antenna adapter, and a yellow reverse camera input RCA connector. Attach the quad lock connector to that of the vehicles, and also attach the USB retention wire to the mustard coloured connector. You'll then need to attach the relevant output wires to the head unit's harness, which include the mute, speed pulse, park brake and reverse. You will also need to attach the steering wheel remote from the universal patch lead. All of these connections are dependent on the brand of head unit. Attach the brackets and fascia to your aftermarket head unit, aligning the brackets so that the head unit sits flush into the main aperture. Attach all the previously remarked wiring connections to the back of the head unit and proceed to stow away the wiring. Reattach the original screws and replace both the fans to complete the installation. With the Infodapter installed, your new aftermarket head unit will now respond to OEM steering wheel functions, and when the scroll button is held down, you are then able to access the unique configuration menu. Herein you will find submenus for the screen size and position, as well as the brightness, contrast and saturation of key infographics. Accessing the Preferences menu, you will find a number of options that relate to the vehicle's reverse camera. Herein you can select whether the camera is OEM or aftermarket, as well as a selection of options that control when and how the camera feed is displayed. When you're happy with your preferences, you can then view your reverse camera on screen and toggle the new Park Assist visualization by using the scroll button. For more information concerning our new Porsche kits, follow the on-screen details or head on over to connex2.com.